Hey, this is Slap Out Lash Girl Melissa, and welcome back to my channel. We're going to do eyes today. I live in the South, and it's so hot and humid here that most of the time it feels like your makeup just may melt right off your face. I'm not kidding. The humidity is atrocious. And so when it comes to eyes, and you may have this issue too, even if you have watery eyes, this technique I'm going to show you, well, it's not really a technique. It's really all about the products. The two products I'm going to use on my eyes are going to stay all day. They're not going anywhere until you actually wash your face at night and take it off, okay? So if this sounds like something you would love, then just keep watching, girlfriend. I'm excited to show it to you. So right now, what I have on is just my base face. I've done my contouring, I've done my foundation, I did the halo look. I love it. It just kind of owns me right now. I'm really loving that look because it puts the light in the center, and then I don't know, it just frames your face so pretty. And my eyes here, we're going to put on a little bit of concealer. Now this is, I'll put everything down here, and I'll list all the links to all the stuff I'm going to use. But this is the Estee Lauder Double Wear. And what I'm going to do is just put a little bit of concealer on my eyes, and then you're just going to blend it in. I got to where I really like doing this because if you've got any discoloration on your eyes, like I do, it really does even it up and brightens it. Because over here, I've got a brown spot like right there. And I've had it forever, but it's not quite as dark as it used to be, but it still kind of shows through when you're doing your eyeshadows and stuff. So I love to kind of make sure that I get the coverage there, and both sides look the same and they're even out. Now I do set it with powder, so we're going to use Tarte. I'm going to use this pink. I love it. Tarte is like the best ever. Just get a brush. This is the Tarte. Has a little screen. You just tap it like this, and you just go right over the top of what you just added. Whatever concealer you've used. Because what this is going to do, it's going to make it sweat proof. It's going to not make anything move. And you really don't have to with the eyeshadows I'm about to use. You really don't have to do this. But since I am in the South, I do it. Because I know I'm going to sweat. And today the sun is out, so it's going to be really hot. And I just want my look to stay in place. So here's our two eyeshadows we're going to use. Ornate is the darker one, and Reverent is the lighter color. They're both got a little bit of shimmer to them, but we set with powder, remember? So therefore, if you're scared of something really shiny, don't be. Because when you put these on, they're going to be beautiful, and they're going to stay all day. And just like I said, there is no creasing with these. Once they set, they're set. Now, I am going to use two different brushes. These are Younique's brushes. This is the crease brush, and this is the fluffy crease brush. The fluffy crease brush is the one I use for an overall wash of color. And then, of course, this one is more targeted where I want to add the color specifically. So, there you go. So, we're only using these two colors today. Now, I am going to pull a color out of my wonderful palette here, my e.l.f. I love this palette. If you don't have it, it's the $10 palette. And it's wonderful. This is Nude Mood. That's what it's called. Everything in here is a matte color. And you can see which one I like. I like this color right here. So I'm probably going to use that color out of here, and that's it. Because I just like the consistency of what it looks like with my eye looks. Now, I could come back and use this one if I didn't want it to be as bright. So, but all mattes. Can't go wrong with it for $10. They have a lot of beautiful palettes. They really do. Okay, y'all ready? I'm ready to do this because Lisa got things to go do, like shopping. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to grab one of these colors here. And I'm going to use, this is actually a concealer brush, but I love the way it's shaped. So it makes it really easy to kind of come around the curves to do this. And so I'm going to add the lighter color first. And then if I need to add this color here, I will. So what I'm going to do is turn this upside down and just go right through this area. It's such a soft brush. Now this is Angie's concealer brush, But I use it in other ways. It doesn't mean you can't step out of that box and do something different, because that's what I do all the time. That's how I learn. I just like this because it's so soft and it's really easy to apply the color right where I want it. See how that's brightened it up? And it's not too bright. It's just the perfect color. They don't really have names. It's just nude mood. But you get the gist of it. Start with the light colors. Try one. See which one is best for your complexion. This one actually is the best for my complexion. See how bright it made it? So now we're ready to add the drama. We're going to start with Reverent first, okay? Beautiful. Love this color. Now, there are two ways you can apply this. You can apply it to your lid if you want to, like on your lid, and then blend it out. Or you can simply go ahead and just use the fluffy crease brush and do it that way. I typically love to just put it right on my lid like this. And then all I do is blend it. Just blend. And you can do a little at a time, or you can just go ahead and do like I'm doing. I'm just kind of moving it all the way up as far as I can. See, isn't that pretty? It's such a pretty eyeshadow. And it's already touchable and set. It sets that quickly. So when you're working with these colors, there's a lot of different colors to choose from. They've gotten rid of a lot of colors. I think we're going to have new colors when convention comes around, which is in July. So I'm excited about that because I'm going. Now, if you wanted to, you could always do like this, put a little on the end, and then just come up here and just kind of, that we already added that one color, and just kind of blend into it by doing that. That's all you really need to do. And I am going to come in and just make sure everything is perfect. What do you think? I love it. Now we're going to add the darker color. This is the color Ornate. It is a beautiful bronzy brown. So pretty. And we're going to use the crease brush, okay? So you can add this, but I really feel more comfortable with taking a tiny bit and then coming over here and just kind of coming right along like where you would put an eyeliner. So I'm kind of making this into a little eyeliner. And then what I'm going to do is just push it straight up like that. And all we're going to do is blend. Now, I usually wipe it off on my hand. You can use whatever you like if you don't like getting makeup. Some people don't like getting makeup on their hands. And that's okay. So basically what I'm doing is just creating like a little outer V. Can you see it? Isn't that pretty? It's just a simple, great way to get out the door quickly. Your makeup's, you're going to have no fallout, and your makeup's going to stay all day until you take it off. And you might not want to take it off. You might go, oh, I like this. I'm just going to sleep in it. No, never sleep in your makeup, please. Make sure you take good care of your skin, and always wash your face before you go to bed. I wash my face morning and night. See, isn't that pretty? Oh, and see, pretty much that's the gist of what we're using here. Simple and easy. Now you can see that both eyes are done. They're touchable, and nothing's going to move. Nothing is going to move. Now I am sharpening a pencil. You can either use a black or you can use a brown. I'm using a brown called Proper, and it's Younique's. And you know what? It depends on how dramatic you want your eye look to look. And today, I think, I could come along here and put it, but I think, dirty hand. That's why I tap things off. Oh, and so what I'm going to do is just tight line. Y'all, I ain't all here. That's the way it is when you have makeup. If you really love playing with makeup, you're going to have it on your hands. Let's just say that right now, okay? This right here is going to make it pop. Oh, I love adding a little bit. See that? Oh, it gives it more of a smoky kind of look. which is what I like in the summertime. But the one, and these will set really quickly and they won't go anywhere either. So, you know, those are 3 key products that I think you should use. Now, I am going to curl my eyes, and I've got to decide which mascara I want to use. I have so many, and typically I would use Younique's Quadra, which I love. And you've seen me, probably, if you've watched me long enough, you've seen me use the Quadra. I do love the Quadra, and I don't even see it laying here right this second. I may have it in my purse because I do sometimes, you know, take it with me, but just depending on what I'm doing that day. So let me decide what mascara we're going to use, because I want this to be like the popping of all poppins, you know what I'm saying? I want it to be like dramatic lashes. Okay, this is what I decided. I'm going to use these 2 together. Quadra is an amazing product. It's a 4-in-1, meaning that it's a mascara. It has primer in it already. It has a growth serum in it, and it is a mascara. And then this one has fibers in it. So this could be our dynamic duo. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm going to call it, okay? We're going to do the dynamic duo of mascara. So this one has it has one wand, of course, but it has 2 sides. So one's a brush, and then one is like a comb. So typically what I'm going to do, since I'm going to use the other one also, I'm just going to use this as, hey, I want some goodness. I want my primer there, and then I'll come back over it with the 4D. It's hard to talk and do your lashes. Do you know that? I just realized that. Let me turn it to the comb side, and let's get this one going in the right direction. Such a great product. My lashes have really grown quite a bit with this. I don't lose lashes anymore like I used to. So now we're going to grab the 4D. Now this one has a big old wand to it. Look at that. It does. And what we're going to do is just come right over it, and the fibers are going to lengthen, and we're going to have some gorgeous, gorgeous eyelashes. Is gorgeous a word? I think so. You look gorgeous. Means really gorgeous. That's what that means. Life is crazy. It's beautiful here today, though. I can tell y'all that. It's just hot. So I'm going to wear, and I'll show you at the end. I bought these little tops, and they came in a set of 3. And I really, really, really do like them. And I wear them. I bought a little, how many of you have purchased like the overall look? You know, where it's baggy. It's perfect for here now because it's so hot. Okay, what do you think? Isn't that pretty? Okay, I'm going to do the other eye, and I'll be right back. Okay, what do you think? You loving the lashes? These 2 go good together. They really do. Now, we are going to go ahead and finish up this look, and I'm going to grab a little brush. Here it is. Here's the one I want. You want to come hang out with me? Yeah. We do a lot of laughing, that's for sure. Now I'm taking Ornate, this color here, the darker color, and we're just going to put, and the cool thing about this is you can put a little bit of this underneath here, and you're not going to have any fallout because it's not powder. It's a liquid, and it's going to adhere to your skin and it's going to stay there until you take it off. You could cry, I think, and I think I have had this on before and teared up at something, and my makeup still hung on there, and it was like, okay, this stuff really works. So I'm not going to bring it all the way over. We're just going to use it like this for right now. My dogs are being good. They're being quiet. It is so hot here in Alabama. That's where I'm from, Alabama. So if you're just now watching me, that's why I sound like I do. Yep, I'm a Southerner. Yes, and if I say, you know, like you ought to or something like that, I do sometimes get excited and words just come out of my mouth, okay? So one thing I do want to show you with Reverent, what you could do with Reverent. Now, you could use Reverent because it is a shiny color. We did it on our eyes, but you could pop a little right here for a little shine, or you could put it on your lips. So I'm going to put it on my lips, and pretty much what I've done, I'll list what I've done and put on my lips, but pop it like this. Do that. Look at that. Now, your lips are going to be set, and they're going to be gorgeous too. I love it. And then I do that a lot. And then I just take my finger and just kind of smooth it, the ends out. And look how pretty that is. And it's going to stay, girlfriend. It's not coming off. That's a good thing. That is a simply good thing. Now, the last thing that I normally do on every tutorial is shake up my Revolution Fix and Glow Dewy Finish. I love this stuff. It's an amazing product, and it sets your makeup, okay? So I did put a little bit of blush on. So here we go. Spray it twice. And yes, the Beauty Blender. This is the original Beauty Blender. I love it. And it is moist. And it just works so good for this. And you just get such a beautiful glow. Now, this is a simple, easy summer look. Honestly. Your eyes are not going to melt off. Your makeup's set now. Your lips, they're going to stay for a while too, girlfriend. So, hey, we have covered the gamut of how to stay, you know, with everything not melting off your face. Pretty much, that's it. I love it. I really do. Let me show you. Oh, I do want to show you the little outfit. So let me put the overalls on so you can see that. Okay, so this is the little outfit. Look, it's very, very thin, but not see-through, okay? And the crop tops look so cute with it. And it's got pockets. And these pockets don't go straight down. Your hands come in at an angle in these. I just think this is the cutest thing I have ever picked up. And I can wear these shoes. Actually, I can wear flats with this. I can wear flats with it, but they are wide-legged. I hate having to do it this way, but look, they're wide-legged. They're just perfect. And you can wear a little shoe like this, which is what I typically will wear. Just something with a little lift. Lift me up. Y'all know I'm crazy, right? Yeah. But these, I will list all of those things too, because I really, really, really do love them. I do. My dogs, they're all over the place here. But love, love, love the way this look has turned out. And I hope y'all have learned something today. I feel like I need to come up a little bit here. I feel short, you know, kind of squatty. There we go. Y'all, my life is hilarious. Yeah. It is. And I so appreciate you so much for always, you know, being so sweet and popping in. And even if there is some bad comments, I really don't take it to, you know, heart. I just roll with the punches. You know what? To each his own is what I usually say. And I usually would just pray for somebody a lot. If they're just, you don't have to be mean. You don't. You can just say, okay. Because that's what I do, and walk away and just, you know what? It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful world, really. I know there's a lot going on in it, but, you know, be kind. I'm going to leave you with that thought. Just be kind. Be kind to people. And I appreciate you guys watching. So please like and share and click that notification bell. I'm here on Sundays only. Y'all know that. And I love doing this. And it's really, I don't know, I appreciate you so much for watching. I really do. So I will see y'all next Sunday. I'll come up with something different. If you want me to do some hair, just put hair. I really love it when you give me ideas, because it really does help me bring you whatever you're wanting to see or something you want to learn how to do. All right. I will see y'all soon. Have a great and wonderful week. See you later.